in adventure mode, not allowed to break or place any blocks or use ender pearls. How would I get out of my current predicament? You'd probably say that seems impossible. And until yesterday, you would be right, but not anymore. Introducing the wind charge. So the wind charge, as you would probably expect, is dropped by the breezes. It's what they shoot at you, just like you have blazemen who, well, they don't technically shoot blaze rods at you, but you can make fire charges out of them. The blizzes drop the wind charges. They can drop anywhere between 4 and 6 in a given slayage, so you can actually accumulate them like pretty quickly, especially because, you know, they come from trial spawners, right? So you can keep coming back and farming them over and over. So the wind charge, as an item, basically does all the same things that the breeze can do when it shoots it at you. So, sorry, Cal, if we throw the wind charge at it, it'll knock it into the air. And if you do a direct hit, the wind charge itself will actually deal some damage, and it'll do a slight amount of knockback. However, it's like you kind of have to do like a fine-tuned hit a little bit in front or to the side of the mob for it to have the maximum knockback effect. And the knockback's actually 10% higher when you use it as when the breeze throws it at you. However, the area of effect is a little bit smaller. So you'll see it didn't actually do any damage and minimal knockback when it was just to the side. You really have to get like more of a direct hit for anything to actually happen with it. But on top of just dealing damage and knocking back entities, it still has the redstone activation properties that you see with all the traps around inside of the trial chambers. So that's pretty cool. And so we can do something like this over here where we can say, goodbye, witch, and she'll drop into lava. Okay, let's get down to business, though. I mean, it's fun and all, knocking mobs around and remote opening doors and stuff, but let's be honest. The biggest implications here are PvP related, okay? Imagine this now being introduced into Sky Battle, or Hunger Games, or any other, Bed Wars, any other PvP sort of game. Obviously, you're gonna have to balance how available this item is, but the way it works, right? You only take damage beyond falling below the Y level that you shot the charge at. So the only way I take fall damage here is if I then fall below this Y level. Same as normal, like I jump off this block. If I jumped off a cliff, I'd take fall damage. Same goes here. No damage until you go beneath the original block that you launched. Now, obviously, over here, right, you will take fall damage if you just fall all the way down using multiple because, right, you are now using them on the wall. So it resets that Y value threshold every time that you use a new one. So it's a little bit risky if you go all the way up here and you don't have, say, feather falling, which I have specifically for this reason. But you could also cushion your impact, almost like an MLG water bucket if you use it at the right time. But imagine bridging across over the void, boom. I mean, there's already, you can do that sort of with fireballs and stuff like that, but just pulling this out in a pinch, you know, someone's approaching your base in Bed Wars, well, boom. It's gonna have to be a balanced item, obviously, as I said, but, you know, oh man, this is gonna be crazy. I mean, I do not have the reflexes to be able to make the most of this sort of thing, but we're gonna see some friggin' wind charge montages of escapes or being able to use it defensively or MLG wind charge cushioning the fall or something like that. Oh, I mean, this is gonna be absolutely wild. I saw a video that was posted on the Minecraft subreddit where it was a tool-assisted thing, so the inputs were programmed, but a guy was able to use wind charges to go from bottom of the world to top of the world. So you dug down, you're doing your caves and cliffs advancement. Well, you don't want to build up? All right, well, just wind charge up. It seems, don't always get it every single time, but it seems you get a little bit more height if you shift right after you use it. I have not mastered this. Plenty of other people will, but you know, you'll do better by, yikes. You'll do better if you jump into it than if you just send it at your feet. That's kind of how most rocket jumping is. You utilize the jump in order to get a little bit more momentum upwards, and then you'll be able to go further and be more evasive. Or if you time the throw when another player is jumping, then they're going to get yeeted way further than they otherwise would have. So, oh man, this is such a crazy addition of an item. There's a half-second cooldown between each use. So you can't just completely spam it, but still, like, it's enough to where if you get the timing right, you can just go up. And of course, now that I'm trying to do it over and over, I'm failing. But you can get pretty freaking high, and in concept, tool assisted, the sky is the limit on this thing. Absolutely crazy. Oh, also, wolves have twice as much health now. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like the video. Stay tuned, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.